hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, cause I made reservations. Too many invitations, and the last night was heavy. I need communication. Tell me where's your location. Used to talk 24/7, every other second, just to make sure we were up to date. Now it's closer to 11, and I ain't hearing nothing. I just need to know that you're okay. Hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Hey, don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Any night, any day, let me take you away.
What's good? What's good, everybody? It is your girl, Tika Deshawn of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. Yes, I'm here to bring you guys an Oval recap. But before I dive into the Oval, I want you guys to make sure you head over to vote.naacpimageawards.net and vote for some of your favorite series, from some of your favorite TV shows, from some of your favorite actors. These actors, actresses, they don't receive the how do I say, the acknowledgments that they deserve. And so, it's time just to give them their awards where they are due. And the NAACP is an award that is given to our culture, our entertainers. So with that, as y'all can see, I am currently casting my vote. I should have did this before because it ends the 24th at 6 p.m. So I'm trying to get as many as my votes that I can in. I'm trying to see, like, there some of these. Now I definitely watched this one, 911. There's a lot of the shows on here that I didn't watch. Maybe one day they'll put the Oval on here. Maybe one day they'll put Ruthless on here. But there are, all of these actors are really amazing. But I'm basing my vote off of the actors that I know and the roles that I've seen them in. So let's go to the chat. Let's see who we have in here. Thank you all so much for tapping in. Even if you don't say anything, I know that you were watching, and I absolutely appreciate it. I'm gonna give some more people a little bit of time to come on in, and I'm gonna finish casting my vote, y'all. I'm gonna finish casting my vote. I'm just giving a little more people a little more time to come in. Swarm. Oh my God, I don't know how to choose between BMF, First Lady of BMF, and Swarm, but I think I'm gonna give my vote to Swarm. This movie was crazy. It also included our girl Nyreen Brown, aka Lynn, from Tyler Perry's Ruthless. So I'm definitely gonna give that film my vote. Oh, let's see. I think Samuel L. Jackson always wins. Brian Tyree in Class of '09 is hilarious. He's in another show that I've seen him in. Again, you guys, great actors. Oh my God, they want me to vote between Dominique Fishback and Megan Good. Been buying my daughter back. Listen, I'm gonna have to get this one to the young lady by the name of Dominique Fishback. She's an amazing actress as well. Let's see. Outstanding news. Y'all, it's awful. Oh, I do watch the readout. So I was about to say it's awful that I don't watch news, but I do sometimes, because that's where I get some of my tea. Let's see. Oh my God, Jennifer Hudson, absolutely. Like, I like Tamron Hall. I like Sherry. Kevin Hart, Robin Roberts, but definitely got to give this one to Jennifer Hudson. Very informative content, very entertaining content. So I'm definitely going to give my vote to her. And y'all can be mad if you want to. You don't have to be mad though, because there's more than enough time for everybody to head over and cast their vote. Now listen, I think, let me see. I don't know. I'm old school, but sometimes my mind is kind of young. I'm gonna get this one to Wild 'N Out. I got to give it to Wild 'N Out. Now, America's Got Talent is very good, but Wild 'N Out, they're sustaining, they're holding their own, even after the little controversial moment with Nick Cannon, but they're holding their own. And I'm definitely gonna give my vote to My Name Is Monique. Definitely, definitely, definitely. She's long overdue for any and every award. She deserves every award that she receives. Now HBO Black Lady Sketch Show. I've seen little clips of them on TikTok. Hadn't had the opportunity to watch, but my question is, why do y'all have the Grammy salute in the comedy section or outstanding variety show series? Nah, that's cheating. That should be in a category of its own. NAACP do better. Put that one in the category of its own. Let's see. I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to dive into Oval. I'm going to dive into the Oval because I know that's what you guys are here for. Okay, so let's set this thing up and let's get it started for the Oval. Stay tuned. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens of this ruthless situation. Thank you all so much for tapping in and tuning in with your girl, Tika Deshawn, of all things ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts, during this late night, midnight chat from Tyler Perry's The Oval, from the latest episode 19 from season 5, was absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cried, I laughed, I was on the edge of my seat for a lot of the moments. Some of them were predictable moments, but some of the moments were definitely worth watching. I gave this episode a 9.5. There's been a lot of things that have gone on in the Oval, but this one right here was definitely a 9.5. And not just because your girl made a cameo in the show, but this show was very informative. It gave us the final answers to what we have been asking for, and that is whether or not Barry is truly unalived. They revealed everything in this episode. So let's just dive right on into it. And if you're new to my channel, find me for the first time, type your name in the comments. I would love to see who it is that I am talking to tonight. You guys are, I absolutely appreciate you all for hanging with your girl this late night. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to give, before I continue, I want to give a very special thank you to this queen right here by the name of I Am Lady G. I know that's Miss Patty G. Thank you, Miss Patty G, girl. I absolutely appreciate you. If I'm giving credit to the wrong person, let me know. But I believe that's Miss Patty G. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love. You gave me a super thanks on one, or super chat on one of my videos, and I absolutely appreciate that. You did not have to do that. It came from your heart. I truly, honestly believe that it did. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. On this first scene, we see where Sam is at that abandoned building that Nancy has been called to, and he is looking for Nancy. he's looking for Nancy. Now, Nancy is basically supposed to be, first of all, Nancy is always going places that she's not really supposed to be going to. It's unfortunate that she refuses to, kind of follow the instructions of not going places by herself. However, she does it anyway, and it ends her up in trouble sometimes. But this time around, it was justified. Her going to where she went was definitely justified. But the thing about it, everybody says, Nancy, why are you going somewhere like by yourself, love? You should not be going anywhere by yourself. You should, if you're gonna go and do something, wait for Sam. Even though Richard wasn't answering his phone, you could have definitely waited for Sam. If Richard doesn't answer his phone, Sam is gonna always answer his phone. So, you should have waited, but she didn't. We saw when she was there, she saw that she ran into this guy who actually snatched her purse, took the money out, and then threw the money down, or threw the purse on the ground. She went inside the building, and when she entered inside the building, y'all, Nancy saw one of the loves of her life, and it happened to be poor Barry, the body of Barry. This was very, very hurtful for me, because now it's official. It's truly official that Barry is unalived. I did not want to see the moment where we would no longer see Barry. However, indeed, this is the moment where we see that Barry is unalive. Listen, dog. Everybody was like, well, what if that's not really not Barry? What if that's not Barry? Well, I just gotta say, what's up to Tamika's Den? Thank you, girl. Thank you. Yeah, Nancy's gonna go every time, but she need to sit down, because it's not very helpful for her. Like she can't handle a lot of stuff. I'm surprised she made it as far as she did. But anyway, Nancy walks in. She sees that Barry is in there in that chair, and she passes out. Then we see Richard. Richard goes in. He's like, he don't know what to do. He goes to Nancy, check her, make sure she's okay. Then he looks at Barry, checks Barry's pulse, and he knows that Barry, or that body at the moment, is unalive. And then, y'all, we have a moment where Richard runs in, and oh my goodness, it was so emotional. First, listen, I know we talking about the show, but I just want to say this. Shout out to my girl once again, Candy Love, and all of my YouTube friends. I absolutely appreciate you guys for giving your girl some acknowledgement, showing your girl some love, of being a part of this Oval situation. I'm going to play for those of y'all that have not seen it yet. I'm going to give you guys a little bit clip. Now, I'm telling y'all, you got to watch carefully. Look at the CSI agent next to the male CSI agent. She's going to turn her head and look toward Sam. That's going to be your girl who finally got to see herself on the Oval. But I'm going to show y'all that real quick, and then I'm going to bring us back to the episode, y'all. Listen, if y'all don't get you a friend like Candy Love, you missing out on friends. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so let's see. Of course, it's not trying to act right for me. Oh wait, hold on. I know why. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Your girl's so excited. Hold on. Pause. Okay, there we go. Pause that. Move that. And look, just keep looking. It's gonna be real fast, y'all. Real fast. Looking. Yes, y'all. Yes. That's your girl, Tika Deshawn. I got to make my 0.35 second appearance on Tyler Perry's The Oval. I'll tell y'all later on how I was able to secure this gig, this background acting gig. But in the meantime, y'all, on The Oval, y'all, we definitely, again, we see where Richard is so distraught that he ends up running outside of that building where they were, where Barry's bodies was located, and we're gonna figure out how his body got there as well. But if you all remember in a few episodes back where Kareem discovered Barry's body in his bedroom, the body was taken out of the bedroom by Kareem as well as his cousin Antonio. Now they were afraid of basically chopping up the body. So that's why the body is still whole. If the body never got dismembered or anything like that, it was just moved to a different location. So I kind of put two and two together that the guy that was on the phone that called Nancy about the money, he basically was the one that you know, he probably saw the body and was like putting two and two together and figured out, okay, let me try to extort this family for some money, telling them I know where this body is. So yeah, he definitely he tried it, but they were able to find the body of the one and only Barry, y'all. So another thing, somebody made a comment. There was some comments. People were saying that Richard was being extra. He was more extra than Nancy. But y'all, think about it. Think about it. What if it were you? What if it were you were that lost your child? So I feel like both Richard as well as Nancy freaking killed this scene. So kudos to the real actors, Javon Johnson as well as Patosha Story. They definitely killed their behinds. They acted their butt off in this scene. I definitely felt bad for Richard as well as Nancy, y'all. And I'm just saying, no bragging, just being there, watching them perform and play this whole thing out. I never thought I would be able to witness something like that, but it's like a masterclass right there in front of your eyes. So anyway, y'all, enough about me. I cried watching them act. I ain't gonna even lie. I know I'm supposed to be acting myself, but I cried watching them act. I had tears and everything else going on. But anyway, y'all, so now we see that they have found the body of Barry. Going to move on to where we see, listen, this man right here, I don't know what is going on. Well, I do know what is going on with Cal. This is after the moment where Cal has tried to extort Dale and let Dale know that he needs to report to him back to his apartment ASAP, because if he doesn't, he's going to send his information to his PIMP. Also, that his PIMP is responsible for unaliving his parents. Kyle, you are no good. But this is the thing. His boo, Donald, is on his tail. He's trying to figure out, well, where have you been? Like, what you supposed to be working, handling things for me. Where have you been? And so he makes an excuse that he was off in the main house doing, or he was somewhere else doing something, some other type of work. But we know that he was there harassing poor Dale. So anyway, Donald is just letting him know, I'm watching you. But this is the thing. This is what I don't get from Donald. In season 1, Donald really did not want to be seen with Dale. He did not want to be bothered with Dale. He was always pushing Dale off, or not Dale, y'all, with Kyle. He was always pushing Kyle off, trying to keep his down low status. But now it's like the more Kyle falls for Dale, the one and only Donald is trying to stop him from, being in his life. So anyway, there's another moment in this conversation where Donald tells Kyle to head over to after the president leaves his bedroom, y'all almost call him the highest because he had like the highest real loss sometimes. But anyway, he heads over to he wants him to head over to the president's room after the president leaves because he knows that the president is probably going to try to go and see Victoria, and he wants him to go into the bathroom in her dresser or in her counter drawer in the bathroom and find the medicine that is causing the president to stop or lose his ability to walk. So he says that of course he's going to do, that particular thing that Donald wants him to do. So anyway, y'all, then we see Kyle go over to Alan's office. Like, you just can't leave Alan alone. He's in this whole I think there's something else going on between you and Dale and Donald. Alan is like, there is nothing, absolutely nothing at all going on between he and I. So skedaddle, get out of my office. There's nothing else we need to talk about. So anyway, you guys, shout out to everybody over on IG. Thank you so much for tapping in. I see my crew. What up, VKJTV? My girl, I Am Beloved. She said, sad moment for all the Oval fans, the passing of Barry. Or is it Barry? Girl, I'm going to tell you in a minute. It's Barry. I'm sorry. Then we have Aquarius Waters, thank you for tapping in. Nancy, thank you for tapping in. Kim Run One, thank you for tapping in. What's good, Black Word on the street? So back over here, back y'all to this episode. We see where this, like, okay, so now this is the moment. Now I do find moments where they are doing just way too much. And this was one of the most inappropriate times and moments for Priscilla to be doing what she was doing with doggone Bobby baby, y'all. Now, generally, I don't mind because, Sam had no business messing around with Victoria. But now Sam has come into this office or into the kitchen and let Priscilla know that Barry is unalive. And if you want to talk later, we can talk. No, she is still so angry with him that when Bobby walks in the kitchen, she's, clinging onto him, flirting with him. Bobby knows, like, he don't want the smoke because Sam already put a few, how should I say this? He popped him a couple of times. So Bobby does not want the smoke, but Priscilla is just doing way too much. I was totally disappointed in her in this episode. Yes, she definitely pissed me all the way off as well. She did too much. She just did too much in this scene. Instead of being a comforter, regardless of what she and Sam are going through, somebody needs to comfort Sam, because I'm telling you, if she does not comfort this man, he is definitely going to find someone that is going to comfort him. That's all I'm saying. Unfortunately, that's how it is sometimes. Men when the woman is not giving the man what he needs, and women do this too, but when the man is not giving the woman what she needs, or the woman is not giving the man what he needs, they go and find love and comfort in somebody else. And just be careful, Priscilla. That's all I can say. Be careful. You're doing too much. I mean, if you don't want him, that's cool. I know you tried to let him go, but all this other extra stuff, you don't really have to do that in front of you really don't have to do that in front of Bobby, or do it to Bobby in front of Sam. That's just too much. So anyway, we see these two having a conversation. He's talking about he know that him and the new First Lady Simone got it in, but he's there. He's there just guarding the new president, aka Eli. It was not a whole lot, just a lot of back and forth, petty conversation between these two gentlemen, as always. And thank you so much, I Am Beloved, for the congratulations. But yeah, it's just too much pettiness, just too much pettiness going on between the two of them. I love Sam and Max, but the petty has got to go. So anyway, we see, I knew this man was tracking Kyle. I knew it some shape, form, or fashion. Donald is tracking Kyle, and we find out that this agent, as he calls himself, agent, and everybody else is calling him agent, that he's basically letting Sam or letting Donald know where Kyle was and how long he was there, and just tells him to keep watching them and let me know if he moves to another location. He also lets them know that he was at Alan's home and that he was there for approximately 30 minutes. So this could be very, very dangerous for Dale, for Kyle, as well as Alan. Hopefully, Kyle is watching his back. That's all I can say. Then we see where Priscilla is about to go in, and she's about to go in to give Simone some tea. She talks to Simone. She asks her, "Hey, girl, are you okay? Do you need anything? Should I put some alcohol in your tea?" And of course, Simone is like, "No, thank you, but that's the last thing I need. I'm scared. I'm nervous, but I'm going to be able to do it. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do to go in and." Have this conversation and pretend as if it's all good between Eli and I. And I know that's got to be one of the hardest things to do. She saw her man literally on the screen, with getting it in with Victoria. So I know that Simone is going to have to put her big girl panties on and go in and pretend as if everything is all good between she and Eli. So then we see Hunter, President Hunter, and of course he's in the bed, but he calls the agent, aka Agent Isaacs. I love him, y'all. But we see him attempt to help Hunter stand up. I'm like, dang, Hunter's about to be able to walk. He's about to be able to walk. But then, y'all, we see where he sits right back down. Of course, Hunter didn't want this walker at first. He didn't want a wheelchair. He wanted this walker, but Agent Isaacs was saying, that he could get him a wheelchair instead. It would be easier. Now, y'all keep in mind that Hunter is receiving a medication that is causing his nervous system to stop him from walking. So this is why he's having a hard time getting his legs back. But why don't they just detox him again? Why don't they just give him a dialysis treatment where they can flush all the drugs out of his system, all of whatever toxins Victoria is given to him, and maybe he'll be able to walk. Like, I kind of 2 seconds, for 2 seconds only, I feel a little bit of empathy for Hunter, because he's hurt. He's really, really, I can't believe it. Even though he has done so much dirt, he is hurt behind this whole situation. I guess he never thought that anyone would actually betray him. But I mean, it's your turn. You've done so much dirt to people, so now it's your turn, Hunter. So anyway, y'all, he wants to go see Victoria, and of course, Isaac is going to have to go get a wheelchair to escort him down to the quarters where Victoria is. So then we have this moment, y'all, and we see. I swear, I think that there has been something that has went on between Sam as well as this news broadcaster, Lena. Because he's saying, that they can't be seen together. It's like it's just a different chemistry between the two of them. And I think, I keep saying this, but I think, and I could be absolutely wrong, just tickle speculations, but I think that there has been some intimacy between Sam as well as Lena. I think there has been something that has gone on between them. And this is why Priscilla does not trust him and does not want him back in his life. But anyway, y'all, on the real, she is going to he wants her to go because he has something that he wants to show her. Now, this moment to me was predictable because I knew the only thing that Sam was actually hiding was Jason. And so I know that she is going to be one of the ones that is able to, see that Jason is still alive. But we're going to definitely get to that. So anyway, back at Alan's apartment, we see where Alan and Dale are sitting and having a conversation. And Dale is just saying, I think I need to go back to Kyle's. Then he further explains to him that Kyle called his pimp. He says that his pimp unalived his family. Now keep in mind, y'all, I know this Ruthless and this Oval thing is not quite matching up, because on the Ruthless, we know that Lacey unalived the parents. Lacey unalived Dale's parents, but they're putting it off on this pimp. Now, is this pimp a part of the Rakadushi compound? I'm looking forward to seeing who this pimp is, not for the sake of him coming and hurting and doing something to Dale, but I just want to see who this so-called pimp is. If he's related to the Rakadushi compound, then they're trying to tie up some loose ends. But right now, they're saying that his pimp unalived his parents. And then Alan is telling him, that he feels like he thinks that Dale enjoys this stuff. He's getting these comments. He's getting these comments from Kyle. Kyle said that to him, that Dale enjoys this type of stuff. But in actuality, Dale, I honestly think that Dale is really just he's just trying to survive, y'all. Because Kyle has Dale going through some stuff. Dale was trying to get away, and now he has to, unfortunately, go back into this whole crazy situation of abuse, whether it's abuse through a pimp or abuse through Kyle. It's crazy. Do you guys think that Kyle is, or that Dale is enjoying all of this stuff? I don't think he is. He just does not know what to do. He really doesn't have anywhere else he can run and hide. So I'm hoping that, I want to see who this pimp is, but I don't want to see anything happening to Kyle or to Dale, y'all. They can do whatever they want to Kyle for right now, but I don't want anything to happen to Dale. So we see that Max is walking in. He was basically just letting Eli know that Victoria, or that Simone is, basically on her way in to talk to him. Now, of course, he was expecting to see Victoria, but Victoria was, first of all, in the bunker, and then she was in the medical holding area, where she bumped her head on the toilet seat and had a big old bleed out, so they had to put her in the infirmary. Like, I knew that little bump was not going to unalive her, because in season 1, once again, when her and Hunter were going back and forth fighting with their physical altercation, she hit her head. She literally ran her own head into the wall. She literally ran her own head into the wall. So that chick is just bat crazy. That's all I can say. But anyway, y'all, we see Simone, we see the face-off. She makes her way into the office, and she's pretending, oh my God, she is pretending that nothing happened. And she believes nothing. She's pretending that she believes that nothing happened between Eli and Victoria. All I can say, and I won't even talk much more about this scene, but all I can say is that Vicky, Simone girl, you a strong one. Because he would have been laid out. I would have called all my brothers. I would have pulled a Priscilla and called my goon squad and let them handle him. Anyway, but she's trying to save face so that she can do what she has to do. She's trying to keep her composure so that when she gets all this even more information to the FBI, she won't look as if she was a part of the shenanigans as well. So she gets ready to leave. He tries to plant a kiss on her cheek, and she, of course, is not with it, but she, just stands there, and he does just that, saying that he never messed with Victoria. But bruh, stop lying. We saw the video. It's just like when R. Kelly set up the tape and said he didn't do it. He set the tape up. We saw him setting up the tape. So Eli, you did it. Anyway, y'all, I was on my rant for a second, but I'm back. Then we get to this moment right here, a very, very sad moment. And this is why, you guys, I say that it is official that poor Barry is unalived. And let me just give you guys a small clip of the proof that we've been wanting. People don't believe, oh, it's not Barry. Oh, it's not. Yes, 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 for sure. Unfortunately, you guys, it is Barry. Let me give you guys, like I said, a small clip, and then I will be right back.
We have it back, Nancy. It's him. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yo, this was so sad. Oh my God. Like, to hear that Sam confirmed it by saying that because Nancy was saying she was not going to believe it until the DNA was back. And the DNA came back because, of course, he had it expedited and it proved that that it was for sure Barry. Now, I was sad. Of course, I had empathy for Nancy, but I definitely had empathy and sadness for Richard. He said that he has nothing else. Like, his marriage is over, his son is gone. But all I can say, if this was real life scenario, all I could say, or all I would say to and I know it's not going to be easy, Richard and Nancy, but you still have Callie to live for. So don't just give up. Don't give up. You still got Callie to live for. That's all I can say. Um, we see that. Let's see, what was he talking about? Of course, he was on the phone snitching or talking to Kyle, and then he's basically going to get more information so that he can see if Kyle is going to do what he's supposed to do, which was supposed to be going into the bedroom of Victoria and Hunter, going into the bathroom and getting that poisonous medicine that they have been giving to Hunter. So then we see Hunter has been rolled down to see Victoria. He lets her know that she's not alive. I mean, that she's not unalive. He knows that she is alive. And she then wakes up, proceeds to talk her talk. But then Hunter says that he has been talking to the children. He's been talking to Jason, and he mentioned something about Gail, but she's saying Gail won't tell on me and he's like, yes, she will. She hates you. So they're just having this whole conversation, and then Hunter just proceeds to let her know that she hurt him. When she decided to, unfortunately, try to unalive him, and she's going down. It's just a whole, I'm bragging about locking your behind up. I'm bragging about, letting the world know that you ain't ish, and I'm gonna get back on my feet. So anyway, he's wheeled out, taken back to his quarters. And in the midst of all of that, here is the moment where we see where Sam is attempting to have a conversation, or not a conversation. Well, he's trying to introduce Lena, the news broadcaster. She's about to be introduced to the one and only Jason, and she is definitely in disbelief. Like, what do you mean you're not Jason? This is a game. What kind of game are you playing? She's really shocked, as anyone would be, because Jason is supposed to be unalive. You guys, but he's not. She thinks that he's not. Sam tells her, you cannot tell anybody else. And she's like, I can't handle this. I'm not prepared. This is a job for my boss. And he's telling her, no, you have to handle this. I trust you. I don't trust your boss. So that, was the moment Jason comes out. He's saying, yes, I am Jason. He lets her know that his father and his mother were attempting to unalive him. It was definitely more Victoria than Hunter. But at this point, Jason doesn't care. Jason is in survival mode. Again, we don't feel sorry for you, Jason. We just want Hunter to go down. We want Victoria to go down. So I guess it's okay that you're alive now. Hopefully, they'll get him some counseling as well. But anyway, y'all, he's the golden nugget that will help Hunter take down Victoria, but he doesn't want to talk to Hunter. So anyway, they're still in this whole hide and seek mode. They're going to do a full interview, and she is going to later on, actually, I think she's going to reach out to her boss and let her boss know that she has something big to report. But that's definitely going to be on the next episode. So last but not least, you guys, on the last moment of the episode, we see where Kyle has made his way into the bathroom of Victoria and Hunter. And in walks Priscilla. Now, keep in mind, Priscilla is on the side of Hunter right now. She's working for Hunter, and she sees that he is going into the cabinet, and she's asking him, what are you doing in here? Now, that was the end of the episode, you guys, but we're going to see a physical altercation between Priscilla and Kyle. That's going to be on the trailer for next week. I'm going to do a trailer breakdown next week for you guys before the episode returns. But that was the end of the episode. I don't want anything to happen to Priscilla, but her fighting against Kyle, I don't know how that's going to actually turn out. I really don't. But, she might be able to hold her own. She might be able to do her own thing going up against Kyle. This is definitely going to be interesting, you guys. I'll be here for it all. I'll definitely be here for it all. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for kicking it with your girl this late night rendezvous that we got going on. And I just got to say, make sure you guys tap in and tune in Sunday night at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Virtual Club Eden, where my girl EJ the TV Junkie, as well as my friends Tamika's Den, Candy Love, Nita the Diva, as well as Mochilla, and some more friends will come through. Show your love. Come through, chat with us about all the Queen's Men. Chop it up. That's all I can say, because and interact your own risk. But I think I want to do something additional on Virtual Club Eden. I think I'm going to give you guys the link. I got to talk to my girl EJ about this. I'm making a swift decision. But I think I want to give the fans the StreamYard link. Only one at a time will be able to tap in or be able to come on. You don't have to have your microphone on, but tap in, come on, and run your mouth about all the Queen's Men, because in the comments, y'all seem to have a whole lot going on in the comments talking about all the Queen's Men. So I want to give you guys an opportunity to chat it up with us, give you guys about 2 minutes, to get it up, maybe a minute, to get it off your chest, say what you want to say about all the Queen's Men. I hope you guys will tune in Sunday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Virtual Club Eden, on my channel at All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts, as well as EJ the TV Junkie, Tamika's Den, Candy Loves to Talk TV, as well as Nita the Diva, and more of our friends will pull through, as well as Mochilla's reviews. Okay, so then you guys, of course, listen, it's All Things Ruthless. I have not made my thumbnail for this yet, but it's All Things Ruthless. Your girl, myself, Tika Deshawn, as well as EJ the TV Junkie, as well as VayKJ TV will be coming through on the virtual round table. Well, I know it's not called virtual round table, but it's the Ruthless round table, y'all. And we will definitely be recapping episode 16 from Tyler Perry's Ruthless of season 4, Plan in Action. It's definitely going down. We're going to have an amazing time. The round table gets crazy as well. We may have a visitor or two, so make sure you guys are tapped in and tuned in at the Ruthless Round Table. Again, it's going to be hosted by myself, but it is VayKJ's Ruthless Roundtable. Of course, he's going to be on the panel, as well as my girl EJ the TV Junkie. And again, we may have a visitor or two. You never know who's going to come through all at the Ruthless Roundtable, y'all. Okay, so I hope you guys will tap in. That is going to be held on Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys tap in and tune in with your girl. Last but not least, y'all, you guys, it's been a while since I've done any virtual, any drop them on the compounds or any TV review, movie slash TV reviews. Cool, so far that I've definitely got to drop some people on the compound. But not only that, I will definitely give you guys movies, full movie recap so far again. As I said, and the first one is going to be Mia Culpa. Mia Culpa, Tyler Perry's Mia Culpa. And oh my God, everyone's guilty of something, and that's the doggone fact. Everybody is guilty of something, but this is a sexy thriller, a thriller that keeps you on the edge of your seat. And when I tell you there's a heck of a plot twist at the end, if you have not watched it yet, make sure you watch it and bring yourself back over to Tyler Perry's right over here to All Things Ruthless, because on Tuesday around 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be giving you guys the full recap with spoilers of Tyler Perry's Mia Culpa. And I think I'm going to have a couple of friends. Hopefully my girl EJ will be able to join. I know she has other things going, but also hopefully VKJ will be able to join as well. If not, it'll be your girl solo dolo. You know how I do it. It's quite all right. And last but not least, I have one other film that I'm definitely going to be talking about. And this one is entitled The Stepdaughter, playing right now on Tubi. You guys, it's free. Tubi is free. Y'all, a lot of people show hate to Tubi. I don't know why. But this one is a keeper. This one is a good one to absolutely watch. Make sure you tap in and tune in to Tubi for The Stepdaughter. This one stars 2, 3, 4 of my favorites. It has Rayon Lawrence from BMF. It has Blue Kimball from Tyler Perry's Ruthless and everything else like Monogamy and oh man, Blue is in so much. But oh, he was in the Black Hamptons. Like, he's in everything right now. So definitely you got to tap in and tune in for him. And then, of course, it has my girl Judy Johnson from Double Cross, which has my people, Eric and Erica Cross. It has her in there. She plays Robin in Double Cross. So make sure you guys tap in and tune in. Those are some of my favorites. And so, again, come back on Tuesday at 9:15 or 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where your girl will recap The Stepdaughter as well as Mia Culpa. Okay? All right, y'all. Y'all, I'm getting over a cold, but I appreciate you guys so much for bearing with me. I absolutely appreciate you for tapping in and tuning in with your girl, Tika Deshawn of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. If you're new to my channel, find me for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. If you like what you're seeing so far, please go ahead and hit the like button and share. Tell the world about Tyler Perry's or All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts, okay? All right, y'all, that's about it. Thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate you, and you all have an amazing rest of your night, okay? All right, y'all, that's about it, and you already know, stay ruthless.